Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with the beautiful Karina, my lovely wife from beautiful Venezuela. We got married going through the K1 visa process, and it took us, 22 months, 21 and a half months, right around there, to go from NOA1 to getting the visa in the passport in Bogota, Colombia, beautiful Colombia. And I stayed with Karina in Colombia for lots of time. I spent lots of time with her. And then I accompanied her from Bogota to Miami. Then we got here to northern Florida. And we got married on the beach on January 14th, 2024. Now, in 2 years from now, we're going to apply for Karina's green card here very shortly. But when she gets her green card, it will expire in 2 years. Okay? It's a probationary green card, which means that it's a probationary time frame on this immigration document.
Can you feel the love tonight?
So when Karina gets her 2-year probationary green card, 3 months before it expires, so you're going to backdate 3 months from the expiration date, and we will lift the conditions off of Karina's 2-year green card and file for her 10-year green card. Okay? So you got to pay attention to this, guys. Okay? Listen up. Your beneficiary's green card is good for 2 years. Unless you come in on a marriage visa and you've already been married longer than 2 years, then you get an automatic 10-year green card. But for most folks watching this video, they're coming in on a K1, you get married, you get your green card, and it's good for 2 years. 3 months back from the expiration date, you file to lift the conditions off of the green card. The documents you will include, these documents you must include with your application to get the 10-year green card. The marriage license or the marriage certificate, okay? Makes sense, right? Any divorce decrees from you, Mr. Sponsor, Miss Sponsor, or your beneficiary. If your beneficiary has a divorce decree that's in a foreign language, it must be translated into English by a certified translator, which a certified translator will have an ATA number stamped at the bottom of the translation. You must include the birth certificate, okay, of your foreign national applicant with a certified English translation also, if needed. You're going to need proof of U.S. citizenship for you, Mr. Sponsor, Mrs. Sponsor, or if you're a legal permanent resident on a 10-year green card, you got to produce, the petitioner is going to have to produce a copy of your American passport, your birth certificate, your naturalization certificate, consulate report of birth abroad, like if you were born overseas and you are a U.S. citizen, or your legal permanent residency 10-year green card. And then you gotta make sure that you have proof of your relationship of living together. Very important. So you've been almost married now for 2 years, and you're going to lift the conditions off of this 2-year probationary green card. You're going to prove your relationship. You got to prove it with a strong evidence, okay? Include wedding photos from your wedding. You got to provide at least 6 to 10, maybe 20, up to 20 pictures of your wedding. And for each photo, you must include a description of where was the picture taken, who's in the picture, what was the date the picture was taken. So when I lift the conditions off of Karina's 2-year green card, for her 10-year green card, we will include photos of our wedding on January 14th, 2024 on the beach. And I'll put in there the names of the people in the photos, when the picture was taken, and where, and everything like that. And also, you must include photos of you guys together in, different locations. You went on vacation. I'm going to take Karina to Las Vegas for a vacation in September. So I will include the boarding passes and pictures of us in Las Vegas, and the hotel receipts and the dinner date receipts, okay? We'll probably make trips to other places too between now and when we have to lift the conditions on her probationary green card. We're going to probably go to Utah. We're going to go to the Grand Canyon. Okay, all that information will be included in the paperwork to lift the conditions off of this 2-year green card. Okay, and the more pictures you have, the better. Okay, bills under both names. Karina, when the water bill comes in, Karina's name is on the water bill, on the trash bill, on the electric bill. Her name is on the house. the house deed. It's on the title to the car. We got joint bank accounts. So I've got pictures of her. I will include pictures of her credit card and her debit card with her name on it, and then pictures of my credit card and debit card with my name on it, and then show the first 4 digits of the account number. Don't show the entire account number, just the first 4 digits, and the immigration officer can see that you both have the same bank account. Okay? Taxes. When you file your taxes, you got to have a, like we got married in 2024, so I couldn't file Karina as a joint applicant on my tax return for 2023 because I was single in 2023. But in 2026 and 2025, I'll be filing my taxes with Karina jointly, and those tax returns will be included in the paperwork to lift the conditions off of her 2-year green card.
Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott!
Right now, Karina's learning how to drive, but by the time we lift the conditions off of her 2-year green card, she'll have her driver's license, and she'll be on my car insurance. She's already on my medical insurance. Her name's already on my medical insurance, and it shows that she lives at this address. Okay, we live together. We're married, right? Immigration want to see that you guys are married and you've been living together for at least 2 years. Well, it's going to be less than 2 years when you lift the conditions off of that temporary green card. And also, if you get any mail sent to your house with your name on it, with your beneficiary's name on it, keep the mail. Take a picture of the envelope. You don't have to include who sent the mail to you, but just include a picture of the mail that comes to your house with your beneficiary and your name on it. That will probably be your bank account statements, right? Driver's licenses, I mentioned that before. Karina will get her driver's license once she learns how to drive. We'll go get her tested out. She'll get her driver's license. I will include a copy of my driver's license and Karina's driver's license in the application to lift the conditions off of her probationary green card. It will show she lives at this address and I live at this address. Okay? I mentioned credit cards and bank cards. They will be included. And club memberships, like Karina's a member of BJ's Wholesale Club, and so am I. Okay? Those cards has got Karina's name on it and my name on it as a member of this wholesale club. That make a copy of it. That will go in the paperwork. And then, like if you're a member of Costco, or get a library card showing the address where you live. And then, include some letters from friends in the green card lifting the conditions off the green card. Include some letters from friends, co-workers, and state how you guys met each other. Even though you've been together for a long time now, you've been married for almost 2 years, get some affidavits of support letters. And put all this together and submit it to immigration 3 months before your 2-year green card expires. And then what will happen is you will then wait for your 10-year green card. And that's very important. If you don't do that, if you don't lift the conditions off your 2-year green card 3 months before it expires, let's suppose you wait and you do it late. Let's suppose you do it at 25 months, 26 months. You're going to have big immigration problems. Huge. You may have to get an immigration attorney to get your green card changed from 2-year to 10-year if you don't follow these directions. I'm not an immigration attorney. I don't work for USCIS. I don't give you any legal advice. I've just been through this process twice over the past 9 years, and I can write the book on green cards, lifting conditions on green cards, etc., etc., etc. I do a live stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays with Karina at 6 p.m. Central Time, and we will see you at the live stream where I'll give you all this free advice. Thanks for watching.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. See you later. Bye.
I'll be back.